In thinking about welcoming everyone tonight and reading so many great quotes from our reunion yearbook, I kept coming back to something Jeff Davis said, which sums up my sentiments for tonight perfectly. We surely did not realize it at the time, but the days at Deerfield were truly the good old days. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our 50th reunion. On behalf of my co-chairs, Mike Campbell and David DeCamp, and our union committee, I want to say how wonderful it is to see everyone. We are truly lucky to be here. 50 years. That number is hard to comprehend because it feels like just yesterday we were rallying for our teams outside the MSB before Choke Day. Yet despite the passage of time, Deerfield still lives inside us. From the day I left the campus after graduation in 1976, to returning today, Deerfield memories have never been far away. The place, a classmate, a teammate, a teacher, and sometimes just a phrase. For many of us, that means hearing the unmistakable voice of David Pynchon repeating Frank Boyden's motto, "Finish up strong, boys." Or my own personal Pynchon favorite, "Just flush it down the toilet, boys." Just flush it down the toilet. Before I go further down memory lane, I want to thank the many people who were instrumental in planning the weekend. David Osley and Hank for organizing such a moving tribute to classmates no longer with us. Charles for his third yearbook in 50 years. Grove for our class playlist, which you will hear soon. Todd for the commemorative challenge coin. Hal Finley and Ben Mallory, who will soon be roaming around with a hot mic, so beware. Thanks in advance to Dan Wilson, who will lead us in the evensong at the end of the evening. And of course, David and Mike, who once again helped rally the troops as they've done so many times before. And a special thanks to the Deerfield staff, Wanda Moran, Jean Marie Tobin, Samantha Pleasant, Matt Westman, John Parsons, and of course Kelly Houston, who somehow kept all of us organized and focused for an entire year. Thank you all. We are honored to have the head of school, Dr. John Austin, and his wife, Mana Matuk, with us tonight. Hopefully what they hear won't scare them away. Deerfield shaped my family across generations. After my own years here, I was fortunate to watch our children, Noah, Adam, and Claire, receive the same gift, and to share Deerfield's enduring traditions with Leslie through Mimi Morseman's memorable Look to the Hills weekends. David DeCamp wrote in the yearbook about his two children, Emma and Henry, who attended Deerfield. Seeing the school through their eyes, its traditions, its rigor, its spirit, reminded me again and again how central Deerfield has been in my life. Now to our favorite line from the evensong. Deerfield days are days of glory. Days of glory? Well, my own days of glory started with tears. As a 15-year-old noob arriving outside Chapin Hall, refusing to get out of my parents' car, Chet Corkum looked at them and said, "Give him a swift kick in the ass and that'll get him out of there." Welcome to Deerfield. Those first months were rough. As a sophomore noob, I was ignored by the guys who had already been here as freshmen. Yes, many of you are here tonight. I was homesick, intimidated, and wondering why exactly my parents had done this to me. And of course, thinking I was the only one feeling this way. But eventually, through sports, certainly not academics, things began to change. And I have proof of my less than stellar academic record. One teacher's entry on my report card: Dave did not do as well as expected on his final exam. His essays lacked supporting evidence and had information that did not pertain to the questions. Jay Morsman. Hopefully I've improved in the last 50 years. And one teacher wrote, although Dave still has numerous writing problems to overcome, and perhaps my favorite, David will probably not go into mathematics as his life work. Back to Deerfield. One of my first acquaintances, who I just recounted this to earlier on, who I met on the third soccer field, was Ken Klaus. I was a pipsqueak. Ken looked like a 30-year-old man. Long hair tucked into a white headband, a deep voice, and probably shaving 2 or 3 times a day. He also played the harmonica on the rides to away games. I remember thinking, who is this guy? Though for some reason we got along. Somewhere during those early months, despite all my personal obstacles, Deerfield began working its magic on me. It stopped feeling intimidating and started feeling like home. Lewis Kaufman wrote in the reunion yearbook, Deerfield changed me profoundly, and I always speak with great pride about Deerfield and the great fortune I had to be part of it. I think many of us feel the same way. Soccer in the fall, JV hockey in the winter, golf in the spring, hitting balls on the lower level after the floodwaters receded and the staff cleared away the silt, leaving the grass greener than Augusta National. It was priceless. Our junior and senior years flew by. Athletics, choke day, dorm fees, the mock political convention, Coach Smith ruling the dining hall with absolute authority, Bryce Lambert teaching us the hard way that table manners mattered, dish crew, Saku Yanga, the Parentos in the school store, Silent Spray, Coach Young, Al Shell handing out fresh jock straps and towels. The Shack, Moe's Hotel on Saturday nights, the River, the Czar, flaming Jack Daniel's shots with Hanlon after golf matches. Mr. Boy's hosting dinners with alcohol flowing freely. Yuchi, Hodo, Mr. McGlynn, Sunday night meetings in the old iteration of this building, weekly school meetings in the Memorial Building, Back Road Club, and then suddenly applying to college before we knew it. And yes, those were very different times, a very different Deerfield. Back then, if you were 18, it seemed perfectly reasonable to have a drink with teachers at the inn. Dr. Austin, is that still a thing? Beneath all these memories, something deeper was happening that we probably didn't fully appreciate at the time. Joe Finnegan said it perfectly. Deerfield taught me not just how to learn, but how to lead with compassion, work with integrity, and appreciate the importance of community. And Miles Byrne wrote, how appreciative I have always been for the Deerfield experience that has informed and guided me for 50 years. That is exactly right, not just academically or athletically, but morally and emotionally. The friendships, traditions, struggles, beauty of the valley, and the process of becoming, that was the education. It instilled responsibility, resilience, friendship, humor, tradition, excellence, and community. It truly taught us to be worthy of our heritage. And now here we are, 50 years later, older, hopefully wiser, and definitely slower, except perhaps for classmates like David Ilsley, who bikes impossible numbers of miles regularly. He did 20 this afternoon. We may not remember what we had for dinner last night, or why we walked into a room, but somehow we remember Deerfield. Steve Tenney wrote, that 1 year at Deerfield was one of the best years of my educational life. The friends I met, along with the life lessons learned, helped shape the person I am today. And David Von Storch captured something many of us still feel. At graduation, maybe we were not the most accomplished or the best class to ever graduate, but we knew we were part of something special. Most of us got so choked up we could not even finish the Deerfield Evensong. And this weekend, just for a little while, we get to step back into those days, the days we thought would last forever, the days we barely understood while we were living them, the days that became part of the foundation of our lives, the Deerfield days, the days of glory.
Good job.